everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So you can see this date 2nd December 2023, and this exam was in India IELTS exam reading passage. We are going to do this here, that is slow food organization reading passage. So for this you can see this small paragraphs with alphabets, and you can see the question types is list of people kind of thing is there, and short answer. 4 types of questions are there actually, and this also which section contains the following information, as well as one more question is something different, MCQ type of question is there. So let's start this reading passage. Now here some students are in they are like mostly they are confused what question or which question they should start it first. It's your wish, but I will start my reading passage with first type of question. Doesn't matter that first type of question, only 4 questions are there, and they are asking you in which paragraph can the information below be found. So through these 4 questions I will just go through all the reading all the paragraphs, and if you want to do this question first you can go ahead. Okay, so I will start my first type of question, that is, so first type of question here, in which paragraph can the information below be found. Okay, means which section contains the following information is this. So these 4 questions are the information. These information we have to find in paragraphs. So paragraph name is there. So in front of answers, in answer sheet, in front of one number you will be writing any alphabet which is matching with this information. Okay, so how to do this? Which section contains the following information? Of course, you have to read the question statement. This is the statement, and try to understand its meaning, as well as come up with 1 or 2 keywords. And keywords should be those that they can't change it. But if not like that keyword, then there is then we have to paraphrase. We have to understand the paraphrasing or synonyms of these words. Okay, a catalog of domestic animals at risk of disappearing. At risk of disappearing means like extinction, extinct, endangered animals. Extinction is they are finished, so endangered animals means this. Okay, catalog of list of domestic animals. Okay, statistic on the loss of variety. Statistic on the loss of variety in agriculture species. Initiative. Okay, some steps to ensure financial survival of the organization. Financial also, and information on the food budget of an average family. So these are my keywords. Okay, now I will be just going through all the paragraph, and side by side all the paragraphs from first A paragraph. And when I will be going through the paragraphs, definitely I will just underline, circle, and just different kind of brackets I will be doing it, so that I can recognize my my markings. When I will be doing next type of question, definitely I will be helpful, it will be helpful. So this is my first paragraph. You can also read it with me. Just pause the screen, and I am also doing it. It started as a humorous. I am not reading it. You can also do it. The movement's logo is a snail. Okay, since being founded in 1986, the slow food snail has crept from its home in Italy to 45 other countries around the world, and now boasts over members. The movement challenges the loss of flavor resulting from the industrialization of food and agriculture. Its approach, okay, is eco-gastronomic. Slow food is committed to compiling and distributing information about local food, drink, and culture. Its purpose is to preserve endangered foods, encourage biodiversity, small scale producer of and all. Okay, let's check the information. Now check whether this paragraph is matching with anything, because now I have gone through the full paragraph and nothing is matching. Like catalog of domestic animals at risk of disappearing. No, they were not talking. Statistics on the loss of variety. No statistic is given here. Initiative to ensure financial survival of the organization. Nothing. Food budget of an average family, nothing is given. So let's move to B paragraph. So B paragraph, you can see this modern, I am showing you full paragraph, please read it. Has given, I am not showing the pencil because some students are saying don't show your fingers and pencils, they can't read. So little taste produced at a high cost of environment. Okay, agri business has, I have to read also, has given the world cheap food with little taste produced at a high cost to the environment. Slow food has been instrumental in developing initiatives to revive products like that take time, craftsmanship to create, which are threatened by global corporate practice. Protecting traditional local also means safeguarding the people and ecosystem involved in their manufacture. It also provides incentives for the pursuit of production methods which are healthier for taste and all, environment and this. Okay, so let's find it. Is it matching with B? Anything B? So you can read it, please. A catalog of domestic animals at risk of disappearing. No. Statistic on the loss of variety of agricultural species. Initiative to ensure, initiative word was there, to revive products that take time but not financial survival of the organization. Food budget and average family, nothing was given. So let's read C paragraph. C also, and of course I will show you the full question. Statistic, okay, statistic word is here on the loss of biodiversity in our food chain are alarming. In less than a century, over 300 plant species have disappeared. One plant disappears every 6 hours. It means what? Biodiversity relating to animal agriculture species means plants and all. Food chain, of course agriculture. On the loss of variety in less than a century, over 300 loss is this. 300 plant species have disappeared. It means what? It means this is matching with C. I will just write it C. Today less than 30% feed in Europe, half the breeds of domestic livestock. So domestic word is also there. In Europe, half the breeds of domestic livestock become extinct during the course of 20th century. The crisis over mad cow disease, okay, mad cow disease and ongoing debate over genetically modified food has given slow food on organic method. Unexpected political influence, okay, political word is also there. So we have got, so that nothing is related to catalog means list kind of thing. Domestic animals at risk of disappearing, not extinct. Disappearing means endangered, they are going to disappear. So let's D paragraph, let's read it. So here D is also, in the space of few years slow food has become a major lobbying force in the European. So you can read it first. I am showing you, I am not showing you the pencil. Okay, now it's my turn. European agriculture and trade policy. Agri-business practices that have become dominant are geared up to produce in quantity. This is a carryover from agriculture policies set in 1950s in Europe when hunger from war was still a vivid memory. At that time, when the goal was of self-sufficiency, farmers received subsidies to the amount of. Now my next part of D paragraph. So here till at that time when goal was farmers received subsidies to the amount they produced, there was still is no reward for quality. Okay, 2 generations ago the European family, European family was here. See, this family is here, but let's read it. About 1/2 of its income of food. Today it spends 15%. Surveys conducted by Slow Food show that a large majority of Italio would be willing to pay. So of course they are talking about family spending and all. Information on the food budget of an average family. So we can just match it like that. D paragraph will come. Now E paragraph, let's read it. This is E paragraph and I am showing you the question. As national boundaries disappear in Europe and become more open around the, so you can read it first. I am giving you time. Now food has emerged as an important source of identity. Slow food's position on globalization is that it has the potential to help as well small food producer. On the one hand, globalization has allowed multinational corporations to extend their reach to virtually every corner of the world. However, rather than being afraid of the Alternative choice of virtuous inverted comma. Globalization, by choosing to focus on quality, helping the small local producer to access the global market. So 2 we have done, domestic animal and financial, no, nothing is there. So let's read F1. This is F. See this. So here I am showing you first, you read it, pause the screen. Now, slow food organization has to find ways to ensure economic viability. See, organization is also there, and organization and economic means financial. So has to find ways to ensure its own economic viability means sustainability. An initial strategy to generate income. Income is also financial. Through publishing led to a number of food guides. So we know the location now. F is there. But why I am reading it further? Because for next type of question we are getting locations. Number of food guides that were quickly successful. Some of the most popular of these feature restaurants serving authentic local foods at local prices. Numerous and varied initiatives have sprung around the world. Italy is largest food show. Okay, inverted comma. So this word I have just read it here. See this. This also we got. This also we got. Okay. Sponsored by Slow Food Movement International Market to hundreds of small producers, this and this. Now there is slow travel word is also there. A growing number of tour operators in Italy, France, Italy and cultural and educational journeys using food and people. That learning medium. Slow cities is also there. Our entire community is dedicated to improving the quality of life for their citizens, environmentally sound and all. Okay, now we have already got this location F number for third number. Now first is left. Now let's read this G paragraph. Another significant initiative word again. Slow food is the arc of Tate. This also it is S, because here arc of taste is there. So this, a database of endangered species of edible plants and domestic animals worldwide. So this, see this proper, it is matching. Database means catalog of domestic animals worldwide. So endangered means risk of disappearing. So I will just put it G. And okay, this also we got it. Now coming to second type of question. Means first type of we have done. Now second, question number 5. Which of the following does the slow food movement not promote? Slow food not promote. Okay, slow food. So I think slow food organization is there. So this paragraph we have read to the cultural educational people produce it large, dedicated to improving quality of life for their citizens, environmentally sound, culturally aware, gesture policies and activities. So throughout the paragraph in the passage they were talking about slow food movement, but we have to found, and of course 2, we have to choose 2. If one is wrong then full answer is wrong. So there is no, just do it for 1 minute if you can't get it 2 answers correctly, because we have just read almost full paragraph, full passage. So old fashioned cooking methods not promote, genetically modified foods, yeah, it is not promoting. Yes, endangered species, this they were talking, they have discussed about it. Junk food culture is also they have not discussed about it. The enjoyment of good food, drink, high yield, industrial word was there. Domestic animals, organic methods of production, everything they were talking, but instead these 2 things were not talking. I think these are the correct answers. Now 6 to 11. Now let's read what we have to do. Choose one phrase from the list that matches each of the expressions below. Okay, there are more phrases than expressions, so you will not use all of them. The first one has been done for you as an example. So an example is not given in the passage. So as you know, list of people, list of statement kind of things. So for these things we have to choose these phrases. Okay, so what is the method of doing this? So either you go to the location of these words, these list of statements, and you read it and come up with that. But before that, if you can read it and underline the things, that's more important. A resource for agriculture, biodiversity, okay. And then showcase for Italian food products, database of slow food members, okay. Helping local producers compete in the international market, published 4 times a year, operates in Europe, Asia and Australia, promotes the protection of the environment and good eating, okay. Protection of environment and good eating, produces food using industrial methods, okay. Now let's find the word, these words, slow travel. So we know slow travel. So in first paragraph, I am trying to find slow travel, arc of taste. So we know this location, but still I am looking for my keywords. Agribusiness has the modern agribusiness has given the world food cheap with little taste, produced at a high cost to the environment. Slow food has been instrumental in developing revive with little taste. Anything is there? But this is modern agribusiness. See this, can you match it? No. Environment, high cost, little taste, produced at a high cost to the environment. Okay, let's find other words here. Crisis, no, nothing is there. Agribusiness practices, okay, this is again, agribusiness practices that have become dominant are geared to produce in quantity. This is a carryover from agriculture policies in Europe when hunger from this at this time, when the goal was farmers receive subsidies, okay. So next paragraph. Yes, agribusiness, when they are talking practices that have become dominant are geared up to produce in quantity. So quantity and carryover from agriculture policies set in this when so they are talking about geared up to produce in quantity. And here also, when we got this word, agribusiness has given the world cheap food with little taste, produced at a high cost to the environment. So here they are talking about, in this paragraph, agribusiness. See this, agribusiness, they are talking that have become dominant are geared up to produce in quantity. It means here a resource for biodiversity, Italian food database, helping producer, Europe promotes protection of environment, produces food using industrial methods. So when they are talking about produce in quantity, here it is given. So maybe here maybe they may be talking about some industry. At one place there were trade policy also it is given. So I will just go with H number, sorry, this number with H. Okay, arc of taste, this globalization. Next paragraph. So in this remaining paragraph of D, nothing is there. Now I have got this word, virtuous globalization. So it is given over here. See this. So virtual globalization, what we can get it? Let's read it. Slow from, however, rather than being afraid of the fast food giant, slow food is attempting to offer an alternative choice of virtuous globalization by choosing to focus on quality and helping the small local producer to access the global market. See this, small producer to access the global market. Global market is this, helping local producer compete in the international market. See this, fully it is given, helping the small local producer to access the global market. So for this 8th number, we will just put it this D number. Okay. Now another word I can see here, virtuous, and now here see this. Publishing word is also there, so I have read it. Publishing, slow is here, so publishing kind of thing, published kind of thing is there, so I will just put 11 is E. Slow organization, I think spelling is mistake. Slow food is there, slow food organization has and to generate income through publishing led to number of food guides that were quickly successful. Okay, although it is 4 times a year, it is not given. Okay, now I have got this Selen de Gusto. See, here it is given in the next paragraph. So what they are saying, Selen de Gusto, some of the most popular of these food restaurants serving authentic local foods at local prices, numerous and various varied initiatives have sprung around the world. In Italy's largest food show, Selen de Gusto, sponsored by Slow Food Movement, provides an international market to this and this. Okay, now slow travel is also there. So about this, what they are saying, agriculture showcase of Italian food products. So that is B number. So this also we have done. Okay, so slow travel is also given. So I will show you full. This is my this is slow travel. Okay, let's read it, what they are saying. Provides an international market to hundreds of small producers whose goods recently rarely left their village. Now there is even slow travel. A growing number of tour operators in Italy, France and Australia and India subscribe to the movement promoting cultural education. Okay, now they have talking about slow cities. Slow travel, let's find it. No, biodiversity is not there. Market we have already done. Publish, this also we have done. Operates in Asia, Australia, this they are saying it. I will show you. See this, slow travel is here. A growing number of tour operators in Italy, France, Australia, in India. India means here Asia, Europe is France, Italy and Australia is given. That's why this is answer is 6 number. No. So answer is what we have written, slow travel. Why I have written this H? H is this, sorry. This is 6, F number. This is F number. And H is agribusiness, that we have done. Okay. Now one more thing is left. Agribusiness slow. Slow, for slow we have done arc of taste. Okay. So that is written in next paragraph. See this. Has become an international project and a resource for agriculture biodiversity around the world. Agriculture biodiversity is written, so we will just put it this 7 number, A number. Okay. Now these are the answers for slow that we have already, it is E. Okay, so last 2 questions are left. Answer the following questions using no more than 3 words from the passage. It means from which crisis word I have already underlined. Did the slow food movement become a political word also? It was in B paragraph. Which crisis become a political? So in B paragraph, no, it is not B paragraph. So in B paragraph somewhere, yeah, it is C paragraph. Crisis over mad cow disease and ongoing debate over genetically modified food has given slow food organic method unexpected political influence. So our answer is mad cow disease. Now the next question. This movement was started as a reaction against what? So this movement word I have read it in this paragraph, A paragraph. The movement here, the movement dedicated to preserving the cultural heritage of good food. Okay. It started as a humorous protest against, what is also there, against the spread of fast food around the world. See this, the movement was started as a reaction against what? Fast food.